Beehive ever.
Hey friends, welcome back to the Beehive. Guess what came today? Our TERRA Cafe. We have not even opened it. We waited for you so we could unbox it. And we are super excited. So just initial thoughts. There's some cute little printing on here. There's some coffee facts. For instance, 2020, the cost of coffee shop lattes soars to $5 and continues to rise. 2022, TERRA Cafe announces the TKO2, the next big thing in coffee technology. If we go back a little further in time, circa 800, the coffee bean is discovered by a goat, and you could even look it up, it says. So pretty cute, has some nice coffee facts. And yeah, we are ready to rediscover our love for a great cup of coffee. So let's open it. I hope you're all excited because we're super excited, and hopefully you like this video so you could buy one too. It's supposed to save you $1,000 in buying coffee every day. I mean, if you think about it, you can add up all the trips you've made to Starbucks and see how much you really spend in buying coffee. So pull out the inner box. So there's some little handles here that I'm trying to grasp. There we go. Welcome home, TKO2. Your new home is in our beehive. Okay. Step 1, pull out the inner box by its handles. Step 2, pinch and pull the box clips on both sides open. Okay, so here's those box clips, and you just pinch it. Oh, look at that, pretty simple. Pretty simple, nice. So it's nice that they give you instructions on how to open it so you don't ruin your machine since it costs a lot of money. So, oh, there we go. This is why it's kind of nice to have unboxing videos so you know exactly what to expect. Okay, quick start guide. We love quick start guides so we don't have to look through books and figure out what's going on. So, step 1, place your TKO2 on a hard flat surface. Check. Take note of the water tank located behind the right door and the waste bin located on the left. Please check the accessory box for the power cable, pre-ground scoop, and milk carafe. All right, so we are gonna just take these out. We got some accessories. So unlike our first unboxing video with the Nama, they were pretty much plastic-free packaging. Here in the TERRA Cafe, we have a mixed media of styrofoam, plastic, and cardboard. So nothing like too big deal, but just a little different than from the Nama. This is just has a little QR code that you can scan, and you can look at different coffee beans on their website. So that's all that is. So this is the final reveal. Wow, look at that. This is so modern, very cute. Power button is located back here, also where you will be plugging it in. This is a foamer knob, I know that. This whole screen right here is touch screen. You should have waited for me to... Because you were like going in the video. Okay. So again, this is a touchscreen panel. This is where you're gonna store your beans. But so let's take off all this tape. Oh, it's magnetic, so that's kind of cool. Ugh. This piece of tape here is just sticking to. Okay, well, I have a little bit of OCD. I just want to get every little piece of tape off. Okay, got it. So this is magnetic. It comes fully off. That's pretty cool. You're gonna put the beans in here. This one here is for like ground up beans already, so we can show you a little closer look of that. But yeah, let's continue taking off our tape. And again, same with the Nama. This machine, we are not sponsored by TERRA KAFFE. We did a lot of research and reading before we decided on this super automated espresso machine. And we bought this with our own money. So anything we say, our review is 100% our opinion, and it's not a bought or paid review. So I hope that helps in your decision making if you are looking to buy one of these. Okay, all the tape is off. I have not taken off this little guy here. I'll just leave it for now. But this right here is where the water will go. And I think there might be a little more tape in there, but let's take this out of the box. It's not super heavy. It is, of course, heavier than just like my espresso machine that I have now because it's all in one features here. Everything is inside of the machine. So here we have the water tank. And let's see if there's any tape in that. Oh, yep. So we got some more stuff here. Looks like this is a cleaning brush. And I'm not quite sure what this guy is yet, so we'll have to look for that. And this is the water filter. So in our quick start guide, step 2 is about the water filter. So we're gonna unpack this and we're gonna hold it under running water for 30 seconds to saturate the filter. I don't plan on using sink water in here, but I am still gonna put the water filter because why not, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. A little knob on the water filter, so I'm guessing that you can put what month that you placed it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a 2. Yeah, okay. And then we're gonna just go ahead and stick it in here like that. Great. Now we need to look for the cable and we are gonna plug it in. Okay, nice. Simple. So it's super easy and simple. Once we took it out of the box, I mean, there's literally just taking off the tape, taking off all the cardboard, and we're gonna connect it to power. So in our accessory box, this is the milk carafe. So if you like milk-based drinks, lattes, cappuccinos, etc., this is gonna be your guy. And then we have the power cable in here. So, oh, look guys, how cute, a little coffee scooper, and it's made of wood. Okay, let's plug this bad boy in and see what it's all about. So if you would like to comment, and share with me what espresso machines you are currently using or what kind of coffee machines you are currently using, that would be fun to note if you are looking at this and I could give you any tips or answer your questions. Just leave a comment and I will get back to you. So we are gonna fill this up with some water. This just slides in. Wow, look at that seamless design. So that is so nice. You don't have to look at the back of the machine to figure out like, hey, where's my water? How much water do I have left? You can easily open this, but also on the side of the machine, it just tells you like a minimum, maximum, and you could see the water level right there. So that is that. And now we can turn it on. Ooh, nice. So let's see what it says. Thirsty, let's get you set up to brew. Begin. So again, this is a touch screen. Remove drip tray. So this drip tray is going to be pretty long, like so. So if there's some coffee grounds, it's a little normal, but if there's a lot of piling, that's a concern. So that's nice that they kind of put that note there. And this is not dishwasher safe, so this needs to be hand washed. So pull out the drip tray. Yeah, so I think it was just telling us that we have a drip tray. And what happened? Oh, and it also says here that since I pulled it out, the machine is telling me like, hey, the drip tray is missing. So you can't even move on until I put it back. So that's kind of cool. There's a lot of warning prompts. Nice. So see, now I can go next. Okay. Soak water filter for 30 seconds. I did that. And I did put that back into the water tank. So fill the water tank. I already did that. Oh, and it will alert us when it needs refilling. So my husband actually did some research and he's a part of some groups. And what's nice about this machine is that they can send updates to your machine without having to bring it in or recalibrate it or anything. And I think this water tank issue was one of the things that a lot of people with the machine complained about, that they didn't know, like, or no, it was the bean level, huh? Bean level, but we can go into that. So, but I guess a lot of people were complaining about the bean level. They didn't know when it was like empty or close to being empty. So TERRA KAFFE did some things on their tech side, and you were able to update your machine through your app. And now supposedly it will alert you when the bean level is low. So we can get into that later and kind of show you that feature. But this will alert us when our water tank is low. So now add coffee. So beans go into the hopper. Again, this is the pre-ground. So if you want to zoom in here, if you have pre-ground coffee, if you don't like grinding your coffee, or maybe you have decaf, this little hole is where you would put those pre-ground coffee. But we don't drink decaf, so we're going to use the hole. Again, this is the pre-ground. So if you want to zoom in here, if you have pre-ground coffee, if you don't like grinding your coffee, or maybe you have decaf, this little hole is where you would put those pre-ground coffee. But we don't drink decaf, so we're going to use the whole. $100 off if we signed up for their program of like sending coffee, but you could also cancel at any time so that you could get that $100 off, because we just buy our coffee at Costco. But we did get this one, so we're just going to go ahead and use it because it looks like it's the right size for the machine, instead of me guessing how much I would have to pour. So this is the Classico Coffee Presto Blend Italian Roast. It is a dark roast, so we like dark roast. So let's just go ahead and open this bad boy. All right, pour it in. It smells so good. Can you smell it? I have not had coffee today because we knew our machine was coming, so we just waited. And this little bag, so 12 ounces, is exactly what fits into this bean hopper. So now we know. Next, it says, okay, we did the coffee. Get the app. So I already have the app. My husband has my phone and he can just go ahead and log in. So we're gonna connect our machine to validate our warranty. So we're gonna have to use our app and do that. Okay guys, so we are all set. I did a screen recording, so you'll see that in the video, but it's fully connected to our TKO2. So what's nice about this is because we have this app feature, like I said, you can do updates through your phone. The best part is you could make coffee from your phone. Literally all you have to do is put your mug right here and you could make coffee. So I'm really excited for that because having 3 kids and being stay-at-home mom right now, it's kind of hard sometimes to get to the coffee. So we are going to just go ahead and figure out what this says. So it says, which settings should we use? Looks like there have been changes made to drip on your TKO2. Which settings do you want to use going forward? That's funny because I haven't even done anything. So maybe this was just like an internal update or something. So looking at the difference, there is no difference. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick the app because, yeah. Oh, a good afternoon, Megan. Okay. Which settings should we use? We'll just stick to this app setting. Steam milk. Okay, because I feel like I'm going to use my phone a lot versus like coming to the machine and doing all of the troubleshooting here. So I'm going to just go ahead and pick all the app options on my phone. Yeah, so it says start up your TKO2. You'll learn to love this little dot. It's what you'll see each time you start it up. So we're going to press and hold to start up. So let's do that. Ooh. Careful, there will be some hot water and steam. So I saw in another video the guy's face was really close to the steamer, and when it turned on it started shooting out, and so I'm just gonna back away. But it's not even really loud. When I make espresso in the morning with our current machine, it's pretty loud and wakes everybody up, but this is pretty quiet. So let's see what it says. So it's just warming up and waking up. So this is pretty cool. Oh, and on my phone, it also tells me that the TKO2 is warming up. The machine needs to get hot and ready before it can brew your drink. This shouldn't take longer than 60 seconds. Let the dog out and come right back. So I wish I kind of recorded a time for you. I didn't see that until now. So we'll see how long it takes. We can also look back in the video of when I push the dot and figure it out. But yeah. So we are super excited. On the app also, it gives you stats. So it tells you like how many drinks you brewed and about how much money you saved using your machine rather than going to the coffee shop. So one thing that my husband and I promised each other if we did get this, because it was a lot of money, was that we are not going to Starbucks. We're not going to any coffee shops anymore unless like we're out and we can't like get to our machine. So we're really excited to see how much money we save just by using our machine. Suggestions of what to brew, let me know in the comments and I will be happy to see if I can make those suggestions come to life. I foresee us doing some coffee videos in the near future, and it is doing something now again. Oh, yep, and there we go. So like any espresso machine, you do have to purge some water before you brew. So there is a way to bypass that. Like if in the morning you want like your coffee already made, you can do like a purge cycle, I think, at night. And then right in the morning, it will just like brew your coffee. Of course, it will be like a little bit of water coming out, but not as much as this purge. So now we are ready to brew. To prime the system before consuming, we recommend brewing and discarding 2 espresso shots. After that, enjoy. So we will totally do that. So I have my little espresso cup here. What's nice about this also is this comes down. So if you are just using like a little espresso shot cup, you can totally bring that down. That way you can minimize the splash on your machine. We chose black because, like I said, we're moving and in our new kitchen, it's pretty white. So we wanted some black appliances to offset the white. But on the white machine, I did see in some other videos that, yeah, it does kind of go in the background. So, of course, clean your machine, black or white. But the black might hide that a little more. So let's do it. So let's go. All right, so we're gonna do 2 espresso shots like it said, and we're gonna see what happens. So on your screen, if you did use those pre-ground beans, there's an option right here that says pre-ground, and that way your espresso machine will know. So I'm guessing that this guy is the scooper for the pre-ground because it says here just 1 scoop. So if you are using the pre-ground method, please use the scooper because this is the measured amount for the machine for the pre-ground scoop, but we are not doing that. So we're gonna uncheck that and we're gonna click our espresso. So if we wanted to alter our extraction, we would have to update our espresso profile. So we're gonna just try one shot and then we can go and to our profile and we can see how that comes out. Okay, but why is the coffee not in there? Okay, so we need to troubleshoot a little bit because all that came out was hot water, but maybe it's because it's priming everything. So let's see. Okay, an update is available. Would you like to install it? It will take about 10 minutes. Should we do the update or not yet? Okay, we're gonna do the update. So we'll be back in 10 minutes and then we're gonna retry this because it clearly did not brew correctly. So we're gonna figure out what we need to do. Okay. Okay guys, welcome back. So the update is finished and we kind of worked out the kinks of the espresso brew. So we're gonna show you now, we're just gonna brew an espresso based off of here, and then we can also try an Americano for those of you who like Americanos. Then we'll set up the milk carafe and then we can brew a milk-based drink. Okay, so all so easy guys, super automated or super automatic, sorry, espresso machine. So easy to do. No more grinding the beans yourself, no more stamping, no more all the things you do with the regular espresso machine. I know that it's nice, but when you're a busy mom or you're busy on the go, sometimes we just don't have the time. And that's why we found ourselves going to Starbucks, going to other coffee places, even though we had an espresso machine at home. So easy. All we do is click the button and here we go. So there is in the machine espresso profile. So right now it's on the TK starter. We could change that and we can do our own profile for how we like our espresso drinks. So we can go through that later, but this is just going to be the TK starter espresso. And we change the glass so that way you guys can see the espresso coming out. And yum. You can smell it. It smells so good, just like a coffee house or just like when you make your own espresso at home. You can see the crema. It's just super yummy. So, and it will dump the puck itself. There's a bin under the machine here where all the pucks go. And we will show you that as well. Nice and firm, and there's just the perfect consistency. They're not too watery, not too hard. It's just like, it's really good. So this is also not dishwasher safe. It tells you right here. So pretty much everything I would just probably wash by hand anyways. So we'll just go ahead and, as you can see, cute little cup of espresso. You have a nice amount of crema on there. Yummy. It just takes all of the guesswork out of, am I stamping too hard? Am I not stamping enough? So we are loving it already. Okay, so if you click this setting here, it will tell you right here on the bottom what our waste bin level is at. So it can hold up to 9 pucks. It tells us that our water level is good, that the drip tray is good, and that our Wi-Fi is connected. This is those espresso profiles that I was telling you about. So this is the TK starter. It tells you like if you need help, like espresso profile info. So there's more on like the dose, extraction temperature, and grind size. You can change the dose, the water volume, the temperature, and the grind size in the espresso profiles. And then you also have a TK specialty. It's a little bit stronger, and we did brew both of them on our intermission. So I will upload that there so you can see the difference. One is stronger, one is less stronger. The specialty has more coffee grounds. It's 12 grams instead of 10, and then it's less water. So you can already see that it's way stronger than the TK starter. Drink settings here. So you have that preset menu when you first turn on your machine, but you can like change the drink settings so that way, like, you know, if you just you and your husband drink it or your family drink it and you're all uniform, you all like the same thing, you can change that. So like the Americano, like I can change how much the water volume is. I could change like, okay, if I don't want that TK starter profile for the espresso, I can do the specialty one. So then it would be a stronger Americano. So that's pretty cool. We haven't played with it fully. So as I'm learning, you guys are learning. So this is really just like we're learning together. The settings, so the water hardness, you can change the clock, the units, you can change that. There's machine info, advanced settings. Okay, so I think this is where we would change that water purge if we wanted to like wake up and just like, hey, brew me a cup of coffee, because it says purge water from standby, and that's not on. So maybe if we turn that on, we could purge it. I don't know. Like I said, we're learning together, but oh, look at this. Low beans detection. So this we're turning on. This was part of the update that I was telling you guys earlier when I thought it was the water, but it was actually the beans. This machine has detected you might be running low on beans. Please add more hopper. So this is what the message will look like when you're low on beans. So we're gonna put it at too low. So low trigger level value. Okay. So when this TKO2 first came out, I guess that there wasn't that low bean detection, but because this is the so cool part about the TKO2 is that it's all integrated through the app, so they can do updates and then it will get sent to your machine. So some other, you know, super automatic espresso machines, you can't do that. Like basically what you get, what you buy, whatever set is it. So this machine, you can get updates for it and then you will have it. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, the customers just kept saying, hey, can we get this? Or they were complaining and TK listened and they did that update. So that's pretty cool. So we turned that on. Now hot milk beta V2 option. What is this? I don't know. We like hot milk, so we're just gonna leave that alone. Okay. Oh, there's a factory reset in the machine information. The cleaning. So this is where you will go if you want to descale, rinse your system, rinse the spout, replace the water filter, and it also tells you like, so clean brew unit 4 out of 300 brews. So it looks like it tells you after so many brews, like, hey, you need to clean me. In our milk carafe that we got, it did come with some cleaning solution and descaler. So you will just put this into your machine. I'm pretty sure it will show you how to do it, prompt you. When we do get to 300 brews, I will make a video and show you how to clean it. But since it's brand new, I'm not doing that right now. But we also bought some extra packets because as we bought the machine and that coffee, we got an extra discount. So we decided, hey, like, let's just keep it on hand. So nice to know. And I'm pretty sure that the machine tells you like, hey, it's time to descale if it notices anything funny. So that's nice that it tells you like, hey, you're 4 out of 300 brews. So then you kind of know when the cleaning is coming. You can put it to sleep here, but I kind of want to like see if I can make my own espresso profile. So, I don't know how we could. I know you can change it here. Maybe it's on the app. So I would have to check the app and see if that's where I make my own, because I know that you can like make your own drink and then it will be on that menu. So then when I wake up, I can just put Megan's latte and then it will automatically do it for me. So I will check that out later in the app. I will add that. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the settings. Okay, so now let's go ahead and try the Americano. So this espresso profile is a TK starter. If we wanted to change that, remember, we would have to go into the settings and then we could pick TK specialty, or if I do my own, I can put my own. So we have not changed any drink settings. This is just the standard, whatever the machine has. And we can try this by adding another shot. Let's see how that works. So I push the button, add another shot. So if you wanted it a little bit stronger. So now it's going to do 2 shots. So let's see how that works. So I hear it. I think it's just about to dump the other one. And now it's going to go ahead and do that second shot. Yep. So one thing about this machine is there's no way to like see inside of the brewing house chamber, whatever they call it. I know some people like that about some of their espresso machines, but this one is all integrated by itself. The only things that you can access are that water bin and then the waste compartment. I'm going to go to the back of the machine and just make sure. I mean, there are some screws. I mean, ultimately, maybe you could if you really wanted to, but I know like in the TKO1, you had to like manually open the door in the back and clean inside because a lot of people were getting mold from their pucks. So this machine, it's all closed up and they made it so that you can access the parts that you need to clean without having to go inside. There we go, guys. So that's a double shot Americano. Look how easy it was. You could just literally push the button, and we're going to show you now a milk-based drink, and then we'll show you brewing from the app. So look at this. Let's try it. It's so delicious. Way better than the Americanos that I was making with my espresso machine. So now let's try a milk-based drink. We're going to try the cappuccino. I've already connected our milk carafe to the machine. There's just like a little magnetized hole, and then you can see exactly where it connects. We can zoom that in so you guys can see that better. But let's try the cappuccino. So it says turn the milk knob to begin frothing. So there it goes, frothing. Yeah, that looks so yummy. So we have a 2.4 ounces of milk. This is again just regular oat milk because we don't drink dairy milk. And then 1 shot of espresso. You can easily make this a double shot by just picking that button, and it will give you that second shot of espresso first. So let's see. And this has no like extra sugar. I didn't put anything. This is just going to be the milk and the coffee, and we'll see how it tastes. But it looks really good. Look at that. And just like that, you have a cappuccino. No guesswork, no guessing how much milk, how much coffee. It does it all for you. We'll try a latte, but with my own espresso machine, I didn't even make cappuccinos because I didn't even want to do the guesswork. I would just make lattes. But now that I have this, I could totally see myself drinking cappuccino. Look at that. The milk to coffee ratio looks super good. Our milk system to show you that, and everything will just go into the drip tray, and then you can clean the drip tray, you know, after you're done making coffee for the day. But it tells us here, like there's a dot, like, hey, something needs to be cleaned. So we click it. It says rinse milk system, do now. So we're gonna go ahead and run the cycle. So we're gonna disconnect the milk carafe. Okay. And this little guy can, I believe, there's a magnet, right? Yeah. So that is magnetized. You can just put this in your fridge like this. It's all sealed. You don't have to worry about wasting the milk. So we're going to go ahead and run the cycle. And then we'll also try a latte, but we just want to show you all of the things. So as you can see, the milk started coming out, and now water's coming out. So everything is nice and clean. You definitely should rinse it after you're done so nothing builds up in there. And that's it. So it just rinses off like that. So as you can tell, there is some backsplash. So always wipe down your machine after. But we did get the black one. It's a little less noticeable. But if you did have the white color, you would totally see it. So I'm going to go ahead and reconnect the milk carafe. And then let's try a latte. So we're gonna go ahead and pick, you know what, this time I'm gonna add some flavor because I think I'm gonna drink it after and enjoy some coffee. So just gonna do something simple, a nice vanilla latte with a little bit of caramel. I'm a big like lavender girl, a honey lavender girl, but I'm just gonna do a vanilla caramel today. So we have our flavor in there. Now let's go ahead and pick latte. And just for the fun of it, I'm gonna go ahead and put another shot. So this is gonna be a double shot latte, and let's see how it comes out. So again, if you wanna change these settings, like here, it's only 3.8 ounces of milk that's gonna come out. You need to do that in the settings, and then when you pick latte next time, if you put like 4 or 5 ounces, it will reflect that. You cannot change anything here when you pick it. So you have to change that in the settings before you brew anything if you didn't like the preset settings. So yeah. So as you can see, this time we have the coffee that came out first versus the milk. So in our cappuccino, we had the milk first and then the coffee. And here we had the coffee. Coffee and then milk. So let's see. So I did a double shot. I added flavor to this one so we could drink it. See, I love like drinking Americanos when I'm eating something sweet, but since I'm not eating anything sweet right now, I just want a regular latte. Oh wait, no, maybe that was the first shot then. Now the milk is coming. Oh yeah, that's what I said. So in the cappuccino, the milk came first and then the coffee. In our latte, we had the espresso shots first and then the milk. So the machine does know the difference of how to make the coffees and what should come first, coffee or milk. So the latte, the milk is coming last. So I like a little bit more milk sometimes when I make latte, so I'll probably adjust that setting later to add more milk. But it came out super nice. We have a nice foam on there. It looks really yummy. If you do a milk-based drink, it asks you if you want to rinse it, so you don't have to like go in there and do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just push do now. Oh, yep, we gotta take it out. And you guys saw how big the drip tray was. We haven't even emptied it once yet, and it still has a long way to go. So you could totally make coffee for your whole house, and you don't even have to worry about like, oh my god, it's overflowing. So, huh? Yeah, it will tell us. Yeah. So, that is pretty much it for now. We have a lot of things to try. But it says here our waste bin level is 6 out of 9. So we have to empty that soon. Our water level is still good. Drip tray is good. Our Wi-Fi is connected. I'm gonna just go ahead now and go into the settings because like I said, I want a little bit more milk in my latte. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 4.5 ounces, or there's no 0.5, so it's like 4.4, 4.6, 4.8. So I'm just gonna do 5 ounces of milk. So now save, okay? And then when I go into my latte, let's go into the latte. It says it there that there's 5. So I can just push cancel because I just wanted to show you guys. So it dumped it. I'm not doing it. It's gonna purge whatever it was doing. So that is how you change the settings, you change the drink. Now we're gonna do the phone features, and we're gonna show you how to add your own like coffee or latte or whatever drink you want, and then it will reflect on the screen.
Okay, so we're going to show you here on the phone how to brew a drink from your phone. I know in the video I said that I was going to show how to add a profile. That's not what we did. We did a drink brew. And I have yet to add a profile because I really just like the drinks that it already comes standard. So when I do that, I will make a new video and upload it. But here we just have some brown sugar and maple syrup, and we are going to brew a latte macchiato. Just the standard setting, and my husband was going to drink it, so he went ahead and pushed add shot on the machine. That's one thing that if you are brewing it from your phone, there is no like button on the app as it's brewing to add a shot. So if you wanted to add a shot last minute, you would have to like go to the machine and push that button. But you can customize everything before the brew on your phone. So you can do all the drink settings like I showed you in the video, and you can customize it to that, and then just make sure obviously you have your cup ready to go. So this is the first shot, and then it will go ahead and do the second shot. And overall, my husband and I rate it 10 out of 10. After we'd shot all of this footage, we were having some issues with our TKO2 because Apple and Android had some updates for their phones, and at first we thought we got a defective unit, but we didn't. Tech support was really great at getting back to us right away. We did all the troubleshooting, all the things. It still didn't work. But then once they found out that Apple and Android did those updates, they updated their app, and then all of a sudden the machine started working fine. The issue that we had was that it wasn't connecting to our Wi-Fi, even though it was connected. So yeah, but it's really nice that, you know, they can do all of that remotely. We didn't have to send our machine in. We didn't have to call anybody. They just did that on their end and it was working fine. I mean, the machine worked fine itself. We just couldn't connect to the app. That was the only issue. But once they updated their app and things, yeah, it was fine. So we do rate this a 10 out of 10. We love it. We can't wait to wake up in the mornings to make coffee. And sometimes we're drinking like a morning cup of coffee and an afternoon pick-me-up just because we want to use the machine. So it's really 10 out of 10. Here's our latte macchiato. It looks delicious. It looks yummy. And yeah, please like, share, subscribe. Help support and grow our channel. Thanks guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.